Aloha, good morning. Welcome to Live Yoga Channel. I'm gonna do some yoga, roll out your mat. I'm Evan. This is Terra. It's Christmas, it's the solstice, conjunction. Gotta come out, roll out and join us. Time for yoga. What is it? All right. Well, let's come to a comfortable seated position. Find a way to rest the spine long and the shoulders back, and close the eyes, lift the chest, tilt the chin slightly down. Become aware of our beautiful, beautiful breath. The breath's going to be our guide on the journey for the next hour or so. We'll connect to the breath. We'll deepen, expand through the breath. Once again, allow the breath to be our guide. Let's get started this morning with a round of pranayama, as breath retentions and control. Life force energy. We're learning how to pump the breath through our body. We'll start with Kapalabhati breathing. It's a forceful exhalation through the belly, through the nose, with the belly button coming back towards the spine on the exhale. So you push the breath out. Natural inhalation to follow. Let's work together at my rhythm. Take an inhale in, and let's begin. Exhale, 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 exhale. Continue. Exhale, 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 exhale all the breath. Inhale, half lung of air. And let's hold the breath in, chin to chest, shoulders to ears. Engage the perineum like you're keeping yourself from going to the loo. No breath in, no tension, holding breath. Kumbha, breath retention. When you're ready, slowly release the hold, slowly release the breath. We'll do a second round of Kumbha, breath retentions, holding breath, no tension. Take a deep inhale. Hold the breath in. You can gaze into the center of the mind stuff. Engaging the holds, holding without tension. And slowly releasing. Kumbha, drawing the attention inward. Let's allow eyes to come open, head stays center. We'll move the prana into the eyeballs. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, look down, look up. Look down, look up, look down, look up, center. Or inhale. The exhale, look far right, far left, far right, far left, far right, far left, center. Inhale. Exhale, look down, far right, look up, far left, look down, center. Inhale. Exhale, look down, far left, look up, far right, look down, center. Instead of stretching the eyes, let's focus the eyes. Right hand comes up, shoulder height. Not too high, fingertip in line with the eye. All the focus to the finger without blinking. Slowly bend the elbow. All the way to the nose and slowly extending all the way back out. Momentarily gazing beyond. And then once again, focus to the finger without any blinking. Slowly extending back out. Gaze beyond momentarily. One final time. Focus to the finger. Bend the elbow to the nose and slowly extending back out. Let's release the hands, palms together. Bring some heat, prana, energy all the way in. And when you're ready, palming of the eyes. Right palm over the right eye, left palm over the left eye. Take a deep breath in, long, slow exhalation. bathing the rods and the cones of the retina, healing energy. Spend so much time on the computer screens, giving a bath to the eye sockets, the eyeballs, the optic nerve. Slow breath. Release the hands, interlace the fingers, press the palms away. Elbows are straight, arms coming all the way up overhead. So sit bones are down if you want to do a little side stretch to get the palms coming up. Side body stretching, shoulders stretching, elbows are straight. Fingertips and palms pressing away. The air is going to pass the epiglottis in the back of the throat. Slight constriction. The Ujjayi ocean breathing now. Listen to the sound, the symphony of our own breath. Slowly release. Back of the hands are going to touch. Yoga for the hands and fingers. Turn the palms down, interlace the fingers, and then roll the arms in, up, and over to your degree of flexibility. Let's keep a smile on the face as we get the wrists warmed up, elbows warmed up, all the way up into the shoulder girdle. Warming up. Slowly release. Same thing on the other side. Left comes over right, interlace fingers, roll them in, up and over to your degree of flexibility. Every body is different and every day is different also. So we continue to stay with breath and smile on the face, warming up the fingers, all the joints of the fingers, warming up. And slowly release. Let's get the legs extended out in front. Continue those warm-ups into the toes. Keep the calves and the heels down. Sit bones are down. Dandasana. So it's like a staff pose. Heart lifts. We're going to bring the yoga into the toes. Squeezing only the toes. 1 release. 2 release. 3 release. 4 release. 5 release. 6. Hold. And release. Right leg over the left. Just like we did yoga for the fingers, we're going to try yoga for the toes. Interlacing the toes. Maybe 1 toe. Fantastic. 2 toes. Amazing. Perhaps a 3rd toe. Maybe next week on the 4th toe. Next month on the big toe. Even if you get 1 toe, is fantastic. Keep working on this. Stay in the spirit of the yogis. Squeezing the toes. Activating the nerves all the way up to the sciatic nerve in the hips. And slowly release. Same thing on the other side. Balancing right and left hemispheres. Yoga for the toes on the other side. And it's an art of concentration here. You want to just grab your hands and do it. See if you can use your mind energy to squeeze those toes. Again, even 1 toe is amazing. Perhaps all 5 toes, fantastic. Squeezing toes, activating nerves in the hips, calves, all the way up into the sciatic nerve. And slowly release. Yoga into the ankles now. Forward, release. 2 release. 3 release. 4 release. 5 release. 6 hold. Clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Yoga coming into the knees now. Sit tall, grab elbows, lift the chest, rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch legs now. Once again, stand tall on the chest and rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Making it even. Gonna get the buttocks up to the front of the mat. Bring the yoga into the big muscles here of the quads. A big stretch. So move slow. Right leg heel comes into the perineum. Right knee is down. Left leg turns around. So for some of us, this is gonna be our edge. We're breathing deep here. Just keep. So if you can keep the front knee down, front hip down. Slowly, slowly, slowly as we breathe, start to walk backwards. Maybe 1 elbow and the other. Maybe 1 or the other if you have the privilege. Continue to breathe. Check in with that breath. That is your guide. And then slowly, perhaps, top of the head. Maybe the whole spine comes to lay down if we have the privilege. Grab on opposite elbows. Once again, front knee. And left hip, stay down. Breathing deeply. Let's get our elbows back in contact with the earth. Rise it up. Take your time. Come all the way up. Same thing on the other side. It's again, left side, right side of the body may be very different. Today may be different than last week, and that's okay. We meet it with the breath as we slowly walk back to our degree of flexibility with a smile on the face, top of the head. If we have the privilege, whole spine, arms extend. Breathing deeply, please. Elbows to the earth. Inhale and exhale. Let's come all the way up to a standing position. And in Tadasan, this is the mountain pose. Feet are together. Fingertips facing down. Shoulders up and back. Heart lifts. So the heart should feel light here. Let's momentarily close the eyes. Eyes coming closed, visualizing a beautiful sunrise you've seen, you've witnessed. Bring it into your mind's eye. Feel the saffron glow coming up on the horizon. You feel the warmth and the heat of the sun rising in Hawaii. We're moving in the sunrise hour right now. We've got a special solstice day. Sun is standing still here in the northern hemisphere, the shortest day of the year. So grateful for this amazing sun and the life energy that it brings to all the living things on the planet, including the humans. Let's allow the eyes to come open. We'll move 12 poses together. Surya Namaskar. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms are coming up. Reach up, lift up, look up. On an exhaling breath, hinge and fold. Bend the knees if you need to here. Fingertips are coming in line with the toes. Weight of the head comes to hang heavy. And the most important piece of this posture is our breath. See if we can slow down the breath. Deepen the inhalations. Slow down the exhalations. Compress evenly into the backs of the knees. Sits bones are lifting to the sky. Side body rib cage lengthening. Weight of the head hanging heavy. Perhaps you have the privilege to take your hands off your shins to the floor. Maybe your hands are on the floor and you can press your palms to the earth. If your palms are on the earth, you can bend your elbows and start to pull the front side of the body down. Continuing to breathe. It's our first stretch of the morning. Let's bend the knees, left leg back, left knee down, lunging into the hips. Ashwasana Shalanasana. It's Equestrian Pose. So hips are coming forward and down. Arms peel back, open the chest and shoulders. Gaze is forward, eventually perhaps up. Listen to your body, use your breath, eyes open here. Press to the front foot, but soften the front toes. See if you can soften those toes. Smile on the face. Continuing to breathe deeply. Equestrian Pose. Let's place the hands in line with the front foot. Turn the back toes, right leg back. Parvokonasana Mountain Pose in the west. Yogi's got this same pose called Downward Facing Dog. Himalayas call it Mountain Pose. Body shaping like a mountain here. Press to the fingers and palms evenly in both hands. And your elbows drawn towards one another. Drop the chin to the chest. Make space between the shoulder blades. We lengthen the rib cage muscles. Intercostalis lengthening. Uddiyana Bandha. This is the belly button coming up to the sky, helping the tailbone lift up. There's the body shaping like a V right now, shaping like Mount Everest. You may notice one knee wants to press back towards the wall more than the other. See if you can press both knees back evenly. You notice one heel wants to press down more than the other. See if we can press both heels down evenly. You have the privilege of having the heels to the earth. You can lift your toes up off the mat. Parvokonasana, mountain pose. Back to your next exhalation. Drop the knees to the earth. Heart right between the thumbs, elbows up. Can come to claw the fingers if you'd like. This is Ashtanga Namaskar. 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands, chest and chin to the earth. Lengthen the chin forward slightly. Peel the shoulder blades back. Tailbone and buttocks are up. Breathing Ujjayi ocean breath. Please listen to the sound of the breath. Let's point the toes, hips down. Can go to Bujangasan Cobra. If you're just warming up, go ahead and bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. We'll try Sphinx this first round through. Once again, point the toes. Grip the fingers. You can pull the chest forward. Head and neck, you're gazing up towards the sky. Small sips of breath here, please. Focusing on the inhalation. Exhaling breath, bring the hands once again in line with the shoulders. We're coming back to meet in Parvokonasana, mountain pose. Let's take a deep inhalation in preparation for yoga for the organs. And on the exhale, you're going to let all the breath go. No breath in, and then take your belly button up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down with the belly button. Pumping the organs. Belly button up, up, down, up, down. Keep going as fast as you can. No breath in. And then slowly release. Breath returns to normal. Left foot forward, right knee down. Ashwasana Shalanasana on the other side. Lunging into the hips. Front knee stays in line with front foot. Soften those front toes. Smile on the face. Peel the shoulder blades back. Gazing forward and up to your degree of flexibility. You can press the rear foot and knee into the earth. Get a little bit more leverage in the areas that we are grounded. Continuing to breathe. No struggle, no strain. Let's place the hands in line with the front foot. Exhale, right foot forward, back to the legs, or perhaps a little bit longer here. Body's starting to warm up, moving through the grenkies, the blockages in the body. Breathing deeply. Forehead in the direction of the shins, perhaps the palms press into the earth. We've got the privilege, we're bending the elbows, bringing the front side of the body real near to the front side of the legs. Press to the feet, palms together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands heart level, release the palms. That was fun. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Take an inhalation. And the exhalation, hands come heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Forward folds. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, lift up. Place the hands. Exhaling breath. Left leg back, mountain pose. Knees, chest, and chin to the earth without any breath. Elbows up. Let's try Bujangasan Cobra. Press the hands. Inhale. Point the toes. Look up. And on an exhaling breath, turn the tops of the toes. Coming back once again, Parvokonasana, mountain. Right foot forward. Left knee down. Inhale. Lift the chest. Look up. Place the hands. Exhale, left foot forward. Release the head. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the hands to the sides. Great job. Close the eyes, yogis. Visualizing now. Beautiful, beautiful crescent moon or a half moon. We've got a half moon in the sky developing right now. Amazing celestial force. Moon controlling the waters of the earth, similarly controlling the waters of our body. The human aquarium rising with the natural tides of the moon's influence. So grateful for this amazing lunar force in our life. Changing only 4th and 9th postures. Allow eyes to come open. Chandra Namaskar, salutation to the moon. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Bend the knees, left leg back, left knee down. Hands to heart level on the inhaling breath. Crescent moon position. Once again, sink the hips to your degree of flexibility. Lift the arms, straighten the elbows. Arms can be in a steeple or apart. Keep shifting the gaze forward and up. Lift the chest. Press the rear foot to the earth, perhaps to come a little bit further. Keep breathing. Crescent moon position. Let's place the hands, turn the back toes. Exhaling breath. Bujangasan mountain pose. Drop the knees, chest and chin. Ashtanga Namaskar, elbows up. And then inhaling breath, Bujangasan. Point the toes. Press the palms, gaze forward and up. Turn the backs of the toes. Lengthening the spine once again. Tailbone coming up to the sky. Bujangasan. This is mountain pose. Left foot forward. Right knee down. Crescent moon now on the other side. Hands at heart level. It's an inhaling breath to look up. Lifting up. So feel like our hips are sinking as our arms are lifting. Gaze is guiding the body. So we look up and the body starts to shape in that direction. Softening the front toes as the rear foot presses into the earth. And place the hands. Exhaling breath. Feet together. Forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms to your sides. Beautiful job, yogis. We're going to do Chandra Namaskar, moving together with the breath. Take an inhalation. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Place the hands, right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, crescent moon position. Place the hands. Exhale, mountain pose. No breath. Knees, chest, and chin. Elbows up. And then heart forward. Inhale. Exhale once again. Bujangasan, mountain pose. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Place the hands. Exhale, feet together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands heart level. Beautiful job. Release the palms. And let's close the eyes and visualize we could see ourselves in a mirror without any skin. You can see the beating of the heart, the beautiful heart, the auricles and the ventricles of the heart pumping blood, oxygen, prana out to the fingertips. Toes, skull are all vibrating with fresh life force prana. See if you can visualize this beautiful flow, blood and fluids through the body. You see the nervous system activating impulses and synapses firing through the body. Focusing on the sensations that are arriving in this moment. So the eyes to come open now. We'll start our practice with chair pose. Our first pose, Utkasan, hands come together at heart level. Inhaling breath, arms are coming up. Can be in a steeple or release the palms to your sides. On the exhaling breath, sit the butt and tail down and back. We are sitting in a chair. Gaze is up towards the fingers, so keep the active eyes. Fingertips are stretching, elbows are straight, shoulders are reaching, eyes are lifting, butt is down. Thighs coming in the direction of parallel, heels are down. If you have the privilege, can lift the toes up off the mat. Breathing deeply, Utkasan chair pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We'll do Dvikasan, double angle pose. Feet are together, interlace the palms, press the palms away, squeeze the shoulder blades, deep inhale. Exhaling breath, hinge and fold forward. So we've warmed up through the forward folds here. We're activating now our arms and shoulders up to the sky. Forehead coming in the direction of the shins. Backs of the legs are straight if possible. No tension in the jaw. Keep a smile on the face. Double angle pose for 5. Breathing deeply. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release, palms to the low back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale once again, hands come heart level. We'll keep moving through this chair series. Twisted chair, bringing some fresh life force energy into our stomach as we do twisted chair. Take an inhalation. On the exhalation, buttocks is back, left elbow is going to come to hook on the outer edge of the right thigh, palms together in prayer position. Buttocks is down, belly button is across. Head and neck turn towards the side wall. Breathing deeply here. If you've got the privilege, you can look down, place your left fingertips in line with the right toes, right hand coming up towards the ceiling, reaching up, lifting that heart. You got a bind in your practice and you'd like to go there, please do. Otherwise, continue to breathe for 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands come back to heart level. Bringing the prana, the oxygen now into the liver. Beautiful liver. Take an inhalation. On the exhaling breath, sit the butt and tail down and back. Right elbow coming to hook on the edge of the left thigh. Head and neck turning towards side wall. In my case, that's a Christmas tree. If we haven't done so already, want to wish you a happy holidays. I'm going to wish your liver a happy holidays right now. Flooding the liver with fresh energy. If you've got the room, please look down. Bring the fingertips in line with the toes. Otherwise, stay right where you're at. Head and neck returning to the side wall. Bringing fresh energy into our most beloved internal organs. Go for your bind if you'd like. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands come together at heart level. Release the palms to the sides. Let's take a step back in preparation for table pose. Arms are coming up. Palms can be together or to your sides if you got tight shoulders. Take an inhale. And on the exhaling breath, hinging and folding forward. Line of energy here from sits bones out through fingertips. Elbows are straight, shoulders are active, gaze is down about 4 feet in front of us. Keep lifting the spine. You got a flat back, the belly is up. Breathing deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands to heart level, bend both knees. Balance pose, right leg's coming up and back. Gaze stays down in front. Press out through the rear heel. If you've got the privilege, go ahead and extend the arms all the way in front. If not, no problem, leave them right where they're at. Work on your balance. Breathe deeply, please. It is. It's okay to wobble. Let's go to the next phase. Bend the knee. Hand to foot. Kick. Kick, kick. Look up over that left shoulder. Straighten the right leg. For 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shake out the legs. Yoga pokey. Let's bring the feet hip distance apart. We're going to do swing tree. Watch out for my furniture. You may have to do the same thing in your living room. I want you to be safe. Make sure you got plenty of space to do these poses. Right hand's going to grab the left wrist. Left hip's coming way out to the side. Side body is stretching. Right hand pulling. Right shoulder slightly forward. Gaze up towards that left armpit chest. Breathing deeply for 3, 2, 1, and return. Same thing, other side. Left hand grabs the right. Right hip comes out. Side body stretches long and wide. Left shoulder slightly forward. Gaze up towards the right armpit chest. This is the tree in a hurricane. Keep breathing. 3, pulling. 2, 1, and release. Feet are together now up at the front of our mat. It's about 5 inches apart. Take a deep inhale on the exhale. Padahastasana, hands to feet. Position. Hands to feet if possible. If not, hands to calves, ankles, feet, top of the feet. Eventually, if we have the privilege, the fingertips are going to come under the toes. So if we've got the privilege there, we can perhaps press the feet into the center of the palms, or maybe all the way into the wrists. Backs of the knees are pressing evenly back, hamstrings extending. Sits bones are lifted. Bring your belly button in kind of in contact with your thighs here to the best of your ability. Your forehead down towards your shins. Can bend once again those elbows and pull. Big body slightly forward in the direction of the shins. Breathing deeply for 3, 2, 1, and release. Peace fingers to grab the big toes. Yeah, cervical spine stretch here. Bring the belly button forward first, then lift the chest. Now gaze forward. Bottom third of the room, maybe middle third of the room, perhaps if you've got the privilege, upper third of the room, front wall, maybe all the way to the ceiling. Keep stretching for 3, 2, 1. Release the head and neck. Place the hands. Step back. Parvokkanasana. This is mountain pose once again. Pressing evenly into the hand, shoulder distance. Pressing evenly into the heels, hip distance. Then the right knee, press the left heel now. Then the left knee, press the right heel now. Straighten both knees, pressing both heels evenly. Keep the right heel down, left leg's lifting up. Big toes in the midline. Leg is straight. Activate the right elbow, press the right palm to the earth. Activate the right leg, press the right heel to the earth. Keep lifting that left leg a little higher. Take an inhale. Exhale, left foot all the way forward in preparation for our warrior series. Outer edge of the back foot, turn it in slightly. 10, 20, maybe 30 degrees. And what are we going to do here? We're going to sink a little further into the hips, please. Soften those front toes. Keep a smile on the face. Right hip slightly forward. Hands come together at heart level. This is Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, arms coming up and overhead. You can release the palms. Right shoulder slightly forward, then the left. Sink to the hips once again. Stay grounded in the pinky toe edge of the back foot. Most importantly, smile on the face, listening to the sound of our own breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take the back foot back, inch 2, maybe 5, to your degree of flexibility. Open those hips. This is Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 position. Palms are parallel to the earth. It can be face up or face down. Gaze out at those front fingertips. Sink to the hips. Breathing deeply, please. Vira 2 for 3, 2, 1. Right hand forward to meet the left. Body shapes a diagonal here. Smile on the face. Keep reaching those hands forward. Hearts lifting, arms extending. For 3. Advaya Virabhadrasana, fearless warrior. 2. 1. And left hand to the earth. Right hand to the sky. Turn that head and neck to side wall, maybe to the ceiling. Lifting with the right hand if you'd like. Right hand to the low back. Try your bind. Left hand's going to come up and behind to reach and grab that right wrist. Keep lifting, lifting the heart to the ceiling. Strong in the toes. Strong in the legs. And slowly let's release. Drop the back knee. Heel toe. Left foot all the way wide. Arm balancing here. Kondinyasa. Like we're in a push-up here with our hands. Elbows are going to bend and come parallel to the earth. Right elbow to the right hip. Left elbow into the left inner thigh. Let's see if we can find it. Find your ledge to balance on. Straighten that back knee now. Come up to the toes. Lift the chin. Perhaps lifting the back toes for just a moment. Keep breathing. Arm balancing. A is for attempt. 3. Breathing. 2. 1. And slowly release. Come on down. Thanks for trying. Come to meet in Balasana. Buttocks to heels, forehead to rest, palms to face up. This is Child's Pose. Long, slow, deep breath in. Stay relaxed. Softening, exhalation. Let's take a moment to be grateful for our 2 beautiful lungs. Left lobe and the right lobe. The lower part of the lungs, the upper part of the lungs. Breathing into the lungs, circulating this life force energy, this fresh prana through the body. I'm grateful for these 2 beautiful lungs and the work they do to keep us perfect equilibrium with our natural environment. Lungs breathing in oxygen and naturally allowing the body to use that life force energy to survive. The breath is our most precious connection to life. So grateful for these beautiful lungs. Let's take an inhaling breath, gonna rise up. Come to meet, balancing once again left and right of the body, the feminine and the masculine, the lunar and the solar. We're gonna do Parvokonasana, mountain pose now. On the other side. The right leg's coming up to the sky now. Activating the left palm, fingers, straightening the left elbow. You can press the left heel down to the earth. Keep lifting that right leg to the sky. Take an inhale. On the exhaling breath, right foot all the way forward. Body knows the journey here. Warrior series, sinking to the hips. Turn that back foot in. Maybe 10 degrees, 20 degrees. Keep sinking. Keep that pinky toe edge tight to the mat. Left shoulder slightly forward to the right. Hands together at heart level. Front knee stays in line with front foot. Arms on an inhalation coming all the way up to the sky. Breathing deeply here. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1 position. 5, 4. Keep getting that left shoulder slightly forward. Bringing the hips down. 3. Gazing forward and up. 2, 1, and release. Switching over here now to Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2 position. So back foot opens here a little bit. See if we can stay active in the rear hand and leg without gazing at it. Become aware of the body and space. Put your mind's energy to the balance of the arms, to the strength of the legs. Gazing subtly at front fingertips. This is Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2, 3, 2, 1. Left hand forward, Fearless Warrior, Advaya Virabhadrasana. Palms can be together or apart. Body shapes a diagonal with the heart lifting, elbows extending, breathing deeply with a smile at that shaking the leg for 3, 2, 1. Right hand to the earth, left hand to the sky. Head and neck turn to the ceiling if that's available. If you'd like, you can go for your bind. Left hand to the low back, right hand releases. Stay strong in the toes. Stay strong in the legs. If you want to go for your bind, please do. Otherwise, keep lifting that heart up to the ceiling. For 3, 2, 1, and release hands to earth. Elbow or knee to the earth. Slowly walk it out. Kondinyasa, arm balance. You know the journey. We know where we're going. Let's do it. Place the hands. Elbows bend. You got to hook the right elbow into the right thigh. Left elbow into the left hip point. Straighten that right leg. And the back knee is going to be the work. You got to get the back knee up, then the toes touch the earth, lift the nose. Maybe toes come up for just a moment. 3, 2, 1. And come to meet now. In Balasana, this is Child's Pose. The forehead resting. Palms turning your face up. If you need a pillow for your head, please grab it. Tailbone is down and back. Long spine. Connection point between the chest and the thighs, creating a deep relaxation. Connection point of the forehead to the earth or your pillow, also creating deep relaxation. Grateful now for the amazing nervous system. This skull as a house for the beautiful brain. So grateful for this brain. Gives us the intellect to hear my instructions, activating all the nerves. You can hear what I'm saying and allow yourself to perform the poses. Grateful for the brain and its complex processes of analysis and comprehension, creativity, so many sensations and nervous vibrations happening just inside of our own 2 ears. So grateful for this beautiful brain. And the brain stem, as the nerves coalesce at the back of the skull and kind of come down and form into this amazing neural wire circuitry that comes down into the spine. How beautiful is the spine, the different vertebrae, the interstitial fluids, allowing each vertebrae, just visualize each vertebrae coming down from the thoracic spine all the way down into the lumbar spine. So grateful for this amazing network of nervous energy that allows us to become animated, and activated, and aware inside of these beautiful bodies. Grateful for the nervous system. All right, inhaling breath. I'm going to rise up. And let's come to a flat back with the hands in front. Knees in line with the hips, fingertips in line, or heels of the hands in line with the shoulders. Nice flat back. We'll do a little cat and cow. On inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. On the exhaling breath, roll the spine, chin to chest, forehead to pelvis, press. Do a few more like that in your own time. Slow it down. Go slow motion. Go half the speed that you're at right now. Inhaling. Slowly. Look it up. And then exhale around the spine. Real slow here. Take another one like that at your own pace. Really slow. Belly drops. Chest lifts. Gaze to the ceiling. Pausing slightly before the exhale. Slowly rounding spine, chin to chest. Pressing pelvis in the direction of third eye. Come back to flat back. Right hand down, left arm out in front like you're going to shake my hand now. Good morning. Happy solstice to you all. Let's get the right leg up and back. So line of energy from front fingertips out through that rear heel. Activate the belly, the midsection, the chest. Take a deep breath. Stay right there if you'd like. Otherwise, bend the rear knee. Left hand comes back to grab it. Inside or out is cool. Gazing up over that left shoulder. You can keep kicking that foot. Looking up over the left shoulder for 3, 2, 1, and release. It's okay if we wobble, and it's okay if we fall. Reset here. And we're going to shake right hand forward. Lion's pose. Left leg's coming up and back. Nice line of energy from the rear foot all the way up through the fingertips. Belly is active. Bend the back knee. Right hand's going to reach back. Perhaps, to your degree of flexibility, you can kick that back foot. Look up and over right shoulder. Keep breathing. And slowly release. Let's walk the hands. We're going to stand onto our knees. Been having fun with Camel Pose lately. Let's stay with it. So knees are a little greater than hips. Body's going to shape like a V here slightly. You can come up onto the back toes. We'll do just one round, but move slowly. Pressing the hips forward. Let this be the beginning of your pose. Squeeze those elbows back. Let the head and neck be aware in the beginning. Eventually head and neck are going to release, but careful with your cervical spine. If you'd like, you can turn the tops of the toes flat, or leave them right where they're at. Reach one arm and the other one back in the direction of the heels. For me, I like my head coming back last. Gently, slowly releasing the weight of the head. Challenge to breathe here. Small sips of air in. Please keep pressing the hips forward. Lifting the chest. For 3, 2, 1. Hands to the low back. Come right back into Balasana Child's Pose. Hands in front. Ooh, deep relief. Forehead comes to rest. Palms turn to face up. You can feel the beating of the heart. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Heartbeat, sign of life. It's been with us since we've been in our mama's womb. Just 27 days, the heartbeat starts, just like a little thumb. Just a little guy. Now, we grow into full adult size. It comes to a fist or even bigger. So this heart has its own intelligence that guides us. Just tuning in to the beating of our own beautiful heart. All right, inhaling breath, coming all the way up. We'll do some arm balancing, arms in front. Bakasan, this is crow. Come to sit in an easy squat. You want to take a little moment in the squat, that's cool too. Gaze is going to come forward just a few inches in front of the hands, backs of the knees pressing into the triceps, perhaps the hinge into the elbows. To your degree of flexibility, buttocks is coming up. Gaze is coming slightly forward. Maybe one toe comes up, maybe both feet come up to your degree. A is for attempt here. B is for Bakasan. This is crow. You want to come into your crow headstand like Terra's demonstrating. The top of the head comes. You stay active in the hands, strong in the legs, like you're standing on the ceiling here. No pressure in the top of the head. Otherwise, give crow another chance. Great little starter for our inversions. And then if you've got your headstand in the middle of the room and you want to stay with it, please do so. You can go in a traditional headstand, interlacing the fingers. Or perhaps you can come to join us in Sarvangasan. We are going to do shoulder stand. Really having fun, enjoying this pose in our practice. Legs out in front. Spine coming long here. Knees into the chest. I believe the easiest way is with a little bit of help from the hands. Use your hands to press up, hands to the low back. Elbows come in tight to the body, legs are straight. Perfectly okay if your legs are not straight up to the ceiling. We'll call it Ardha Sarvangasana if need. Half shoulder stand. Careful with your cervical spine. Keep your head and neck still, please. Gazing between the big toes. Feel the support in your low back. Nice release. Lactic acid. Really supporting venous return. The veins of the legs and the feet. Everything is pumping back in the direction of the organs and the heart. It's a really natural relaxation process that follows because the heart is now got gravity on its side to pump blood and oxygen into the brain. So the brain is flooding with fresh oxygen now effortlessly with the support of gravity. Okay, let's keep the right leg up, left leg's gonna come all the way back. Keep reaching, straightening the legs. And then left leg up. And right leg down, switch. Take a few breaths. Both legs up, take an inhale. On the exhaling breath, you're going to bring both legs down for Halasana. This is plow, perfectly okay if the feet don't touch the earth. Just keep your hands on your low back. And once again, cervical spine is in place. Gazing now towards the belly button. Great for the thyroid and parathyroid here. If you'd like, you can interlace the hands back behind you like we do in double angle. Press the palms down towards the earth, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep breathing. Careful with that precious spine. Kind of plow gently and easily. You can release the hands to the earth. Support there. Slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Coming all the way back down. Can keep the knees bent or keep the legs straight if you want an ab stretch. Slowly, everyone comes in contact with the earth. Lengthen the spine in preparation for Matsien, Drossen, fish pose, relieving any strain from the cervical spine. Right hand's coming underneath the right buttock. Left hand under the left buttock, real close to the body. Elbows are down, palms are pressing. Lift the chest. Come up to the elbows, top of the head to the earth. Heels together, point the front toes, lower set of teeth. Turn into fish gills, past the upper set of teeth. Keep breathing deeply. Matsien, Drossen, fish pose. Slowly release the spine back in contact with the earth. Release the palms out to the sides. Let's take the arms all the way up and overhead. We're going to do a little side stretch. Point the right toes, reach the right arm. Point the left toes, reach the left arm. Point both toes, reach both arms. Take an inhale. On the exhaling breath, coming all the way up. Yoga sit up. Come on up. Paschimottanasana. Do some forward folds here as we come down the edge of our practices here. Toes are up, heels are down. Arms lift, take an inhale. Long spine, exhale, hinge, and fold. Maybe the knees, maybe the feet, wherever you land, perfectly okay. Take the belly button, extend it forward. Take the chest, extend it forward. Take your nose and extend it forward. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, wherever you're at, release the weight of the head to hang heavy now. Activating the entire back side of the body. Forward fold, stretching the back of the body from the eyelids over the skull to the occiput, the back of the skull. All the way down to the sit bones along the bladder meridian of the spine. Sits bones. Hamstrings, the backs of the knees, the cartilage of the knees, the calves. All the way wrapping around the heel into the muscles of the feet. All the way to the very tops of the toes. Amazing, amazing. Simple stretch to stretch the whole back side of the body. Key to this pose is our breath. Continue to breathe, please. Slowly and deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Feet come hip distance apart. Right hand's coming back behind us, past the line of symmetry. This is our spinal twist. Left hand over to the right thigh. If you've got the privilege, drop the right elbow to the earth, gazing towards the lower right corner of your mat. Eventually the forehead is coming in the direction of the earth. Breathing deeply for 3, 2, 1, and release. Switch, can do same thing on the other side. Left hand coming back behind. Right hand over to the left thigh. Walk it back to your degree of flexibility. Perhaps the back elbow touches to the earth. Forehead in the direction of the mat. Gaze over towards the left lower corner of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little further. Slowly coming up and out. Wringing the spine out. Let's hold the spine in place. Navasan, boat pose. Buttocks is down, legs are. Knees can be bent, arms in front, lift the chest, perhaps straightening the knees. Extending the fingertips, gazing right between the big toes. Body shapes like a V here in the midsection. Like a little boat going merrily down the stream, gazing at the big toes for 3, 2, 1. Let's try Kapalabhati breathing, forceful exhales. Slowly release. Let's come down to meet in corpse pose. Shavasana. Corpse pose and a kiss. Lucky for me. Everybody's favorite pose. Terra's favorite pose for sure. She likes to relax. Palms out to the sides. Ankles flopping. Find your most relaxed position and release the hair bun. Close the eyes. Turning the attention inward. Deeply allowing the body to receive the benefits of the asana, the posture practice. Do an active relaxation to settle even deeper into this pose. Go ahead and point the right toes, lift the right leg just an inch, squeeze the right leg. Now flop the right leg. Same thing on the left, point the toes, lift the leg, squeeze, flop the left leg. Squeeze the buttocks like you're going to lift it up off the ceiling, but take the belly button down, down, down to the earth. Squeeze and release the hips, the midsection, the genitals, all releasing. Deep, deep, deep breath in. Fill the lungs to the upper chest. And then open the mouth. All the breath out. Fist with the right hand, squeeze the right arm, lift an inch, squeeze, flop the right arm. Fist with the left arm, lift and squeeze, flop the left arm. Lengthening the cervical spine now, chin to chest, keep the skull to the earth, chin to chest, and relax. Turning the head and neck from side to side. Slowly back to center. We'll do Simhasana, the lion. Open the mouth wide, wide, wide. Just take the tongue out and down. Return the lips. Squeezing the muscles of the eyes, the forehead, the temples. Squeeze, make a funny face. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. Smooth face, softening all the muscles in our body now. Entire body from head to toe, completely relax. Resolve to remain still. Stay with my instructions. Become aware of the breath and breathing at our nostrils, please, without changing a thing. Let's simply be a witness to the breath at the nostrils. Shifting attention to the navel region, watching the rise and fall of the navel with each passing breath. Again, remaining a witness. Watch the breath as it rises in the belly. Watch the breath as it falls in the belly. Let's count together backwards now from 10 as the belly rises naturally. 10, belly falls naturally. Belly rise at 9, belly falls at 9. Stay with the count. Your breath, your practice. All the way to 1, try not to lose count. Get to 1, can release the count, release the breath. Release the attention to drift into the subtle realms. Giving space for healing energy to arrive, natural healing energy, direct result of our classical yoga practice. Allowing and receiving natural equilibrium. Cell in our physical being is activated and aware. You may notice pulsations or sensations arriving. Deep in concentration onto the subtleties of those experiences. Thoughts come, simply let them pass like clouds on a clear blue sky. Letting go even further now. This is Corpse Pose, Shavasana. Allowing ourselves to become aware of the breath and breathing once again at the navel region. And gradually deepening the length of the inhalations and exhalations, please. Remaining graceful and aware as the body begins its natural awakening process. Can bring movement effortlessly to the body wherever you are called. Continue to deepen breath, allow natural movement, a reach, or a stretch, or wiggle, whatever feels good for you. Like waking from a deep and restful slumber, we'll bring ourselves effortlessly to a side lying position. Eyes remaining closed. Go back to stillness. Pausing in gratitude for this moment. Gratitude for the breath and the body and all the many gifts we are given with each day. Let's use the strength of the hands, pressing our spine tall, coming to a comfortable seated position at the front of our mats. Allow the eyes to remain closed. Bring the energetic attention to the brow center. This is the seat of integration. Perhaps noticing an effortless quality to the breath. You may notice color and light in your third eye. Continuing to cultivate this connection to inward awareness. Trusting that the practice is guiding us forward and even deeper to our own cosmic awareness. Knowing we can return to this place of stillness simply with intention and breath. Resolving now to enter our day with equanimity, extending this yoga practice out into the world. Precisely what the world needs is activated and aware humans, yogis, taught us to tap to this potential, resolve to live our lives in a way that is in alignment. This amazing connection. Let's bring our hands together at heart level, gesturing forward in appreciation for the masters that have come before, sacred breath that binds us, and this amazing cyber ohana, this collective of individuals and groups and communities that are connecting to help uplift the vibration of the planet in this very moment. Closing customarily with tremendous gratitude and appreciation. Namaste. Allowing eyes to come open. Thank you. Thank you. Happy solstice, ladies and gentlemen. We're conjoining. We're in the moment right now. So this vibration of peace, maybe today after you finish, even a little bit of meditation on your own to help guide this transition. We're going to the Aquarian age, folks. Dust off your third eyes, people. No helmets needed. Shine the light from the inside. Join us again on Live Yoga Channel. When it works for you, we're here all the time. Mondays, Thursdays, Tuesdays. Find us on the internet. We appreciate you doing that. We appreciate the support of everyone joining us, and we are grateful for you shining this light into your world. Aloha, namaste, jai bhagwan. Have a lovely day. We look forward to catching you again soon on Live Yoga Channel. Bye-bye.